Hello, it's Tad Walker here, and I've got something I haven't done for a while. It's the old Sport on Sunday. Now, the headline of this, I'm going to keep this one a bit brief. The headline of this is world exclusive, obviously. Biden bites Trump on the bum in an Asda car park. Fantastic, really, really good headline. But I did have a pre-peruse, which is unlike me, but I'm glad I did because it's just about some pigs who are named after them. And one pig basically bit another pig on the bum. Front page news. So I'm going to go with another one here. I would like to say, I actually can't turn that around, because since the last time I bought the Sunday Sport, there's a lot more nudity in it. Like, a lot more. In fact, can I even... Yeah, that one I can accidentally show to the camera. Boobs there. I can't move for boobs. Bit of paper there that just blew over. Completely separate. It just said fat gymnastics on it. That's good. So here we go. England fan relives a big game tragedy. I drowned my son's kitten when Beckham got sent off. Okay, let's read this. Another exclusive. Football fan Roman Gartner has spoke out about how he feels great remorse for drowning his son's kitten in a fit of rage. His moment of anger was in reaction to England star David Beckham being sent off for the foul in the 1998 World Cup against Argentina. Interesting time to write about it, some 20 years later. Bex was our best player, and we needed him too, toolmaker Rowan 42 said. When he stupidly kicked that Argy bloke, I straight away punched and smashed my telly. It was so bad for our team and it really wound me up. If I was a man of violence, I might have battered somebody. Instead, I just broke my TV and drowned my 7-year-old son's pet kitten. At the time, I thought it was okay to vent my frustration, but in hindsight, I think I may have overreacted. Rowan from Whitby, North Yorks went on, my boy Sammy's new kitten, Kitty, was sat on the sofa. In a fit of anger, I grabbed her by the head. In a fit of anger, I grabbed her and put her head in my pint glass of lager. I didn't intend to drown her. That's just what happened. My poor son was devastated, and my wife totally lost it in the end with me. We ended up divorcing over it. I know what I did was really wrong, but sometimes you lose control, and with no bad intentions. I'm a really passionate football fan. It was just too much for me on that day. I still blame David Beckham for Kitty's death and the end of my marriage. I didn't think I'd read that a cat was drowned in a pint of lager today. Good Sunday. Good Sunday. On the subject of, let's go over the paper and see headlines from articles that don't seem that interesting, but the headlines are spot on. Just things that you wouldn't think that you'd read or listen to. Police officer suspended for filming porn movie on a train. Okay, that's page one. Beat Spain, and you could have us in every hole, Gareth. Didn't happen, did it? Wrong name hubby has cock lopped off. Sex-crazed supply teacher has been charged after she was accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student. She seduced him by dressing up as Wonder Woman. Weed shop given the big green light on big OAP deals. Oh, here's a good one. Muff hunter stalks Keir Starmer's wife. Now this sounds promising. Nude kayaker in crime spree. I'll have a little read of this. A woman who stole a canoe, stripped naked, and then tried to make off with a lobster fisherman's boat. Police were called out to the incident in Rockland, Maine, where the caller reported that a female, later identified as Sierra McDonald, 30, younger than me, probably just getting up to some hijinks, had damaged property in several vehicles and stolen a paddle boat. I take it back. There's hijinks and there's damage. Cops found McDonald just offshore in a canoe, but said where they started talking to her, she slipped out of the canoe and into the water, stripped fully naked, got on a nearby lobster boat, and tried to untie it. Officers took McDonald into custody and to the hospital for an evaluation. McDonald was later charged with theft, criminal mischief, great charge, aggravated criminal mischief, and violation of conditions of release. It would be a great thing to see, wouldn't it, if you were just out and about? Absolutely fantastic thing to see. And if you knew somebody, if that was like your local town, let's just say Rockport or something, and that became like an urban myth, that would be fantastic, because someone would be like, that was my auntie's neighbour or something. I kind of know her, like, or she sent me a Christmas present one year. Just somebody would know something like that. Do you know what I mean? Hang the dog bummer. That's another headline. That, not necessarily a statement. Jacob Rees-Mogg haunts my dildo. See, like I said, these could be fantastic articles, but I did have a little bit of a peruse because I just had a bit of a sinking feeling about this one, and a lot of them just seemed pretty bad, pretty uninteresting, Quiet day around the world. That's it. Can I show that? Yeah, I think I can. If I fold enough. This is probably where I'm going to leave it, I think. I'm going to fold this a lot. Little puzzle for you, courtesy of the old Sunday Sport. They've drawn something in front of a celebrity, and the drawing is semi-covering them. See if you can make out who the celebrity is over this very cunning, high-quality drawing. Who do you reckon? Yeah, well, if you guessed David Hasselhoff, that was drawn behind this very clearly MS Paint ejaculating penis, then you'd be right. I hope you've enjoyed the news today. I'll see you next week.